From a goalie perspective, yeah, I think it's going to be a really good game.
One of the main crutches for Waupun, especially over their 6-game winning streak, has been the goalie Tyler Fromholz, the sophomore. He's improved dramatically over a season ago, coming in as a freshman, about a 93% save percentage. Josh, that's pretty good.
That is good. That's yeah, you don't see a lot of that around in high school hockey these days, especially being that younger, a sophomore like that. Yeah, he's a good one in there.
The goals allowed averaging at about 2 a game. He's only allowed 51. It's really been the offense combined with Fromholz's play for Waupun that's been the difference. Waupun in the postseason scoring on average of 8 goals a game. They scored 10 in their regional opener and then had a decision as well in that contest here. So it's really been a nice go for Waupun as of late.
It has, and you look at their season leaders in scoring. You've got 2 of the Buchholzes that are up there. You've got Jared up there with 29 goals and 41 assists for 70 points on the season. That's impressive for high school hockey. And you've got Malachi Buchholz there too he's got 44 goals, which is that's amazing, and 22 assists. So those two together, they're putting up a big chunk of that team's points.
Springs at 23-2. They are ranked number 1 in Division 2, and Waupun ranked number 4 in Division 2. And this is the first season, Josh, that they've gone to 2 divisions for hockey. This is kind of interesting, where in years past, everybody would be kind of lumped together, right?
Yep, that's true. The past how many years? Springs and Fondy and Waupun and all of the local teams, they're all fighting for that one playoff spot to go to state. So it's a new world out here right now.
Yeah, and these 2 schools, of course, are familiar with some of the powerhouses in hockey, like University School. Waupun has gone down to University School a number of times and coming out on the short end of the stick there. So it's good to see kind of a local matchup here with Waupun and Springs, and we'll talk more about this matchup as our Holiday Automotive pregame show continues on Radio Plus Sports. We have both head coaches coming up here. We have, of course, Jason Buchholz for Waupun, and we'll have Springs head coach John Welsh on the way too as part of the pregame show as it rolls on next.
In business for over 90 years, Musa Sheet Metal. Since 1928, Musa Sheet Metal Company of Oshkosh has had a commitment to quality and customer service second to none. They've remained true to that commitment and made it their prime focus. Their mission? To create a quality product for a fair price while maintaining the integrity that's made the company last so long. So whether you're looking for architectural sheet metal, industrial ventilation, or more, go to musasheetmetal.com. And remember, if it's metal, it's Musa.
This broadcast is sponsored by the following. Following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. Radio Plus Sports. Radio Plus Sports. Recognized by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association in their awards for excellence as the best in high school sports play-by-play in the state. High school games on air and video streaming live at RadioPlusInfo.com. That's right. Watch the biggest games live too. This broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners.
National Exchange Bank and Trust, Averbeck Hammer and Slavin, BCI Burt Company,
FloorQuest, Taco Bell, Attorneys Everson and Gibbs,
Fox Valley Savings Bank, Summit Automotive, Lakeshore Financial,
Camera Casino, The Leb Insurance Group, Marion University,
Anders Auto Parts, and Flying By Drone Service.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com. Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth. The following is a presentation of Radio. The following is a presentation.
Holiday Automotive pregame show continues on RadioPlusInfo.com and also 95 and 96.1 The Rock. We are excited to be with you here tonight at the Fond du Lac Blue Line Family Ice Arena for Sectional Championship in Division II. The Ledgers, St. Mary Springs Co-op, taking on Waupun, and played to a tie last go-around here. And Coach Welsh with us here. Good to see you again. How are you?
Well, very good, Nick. Thanks for having me on the show.
Well, let's talk about the big game here tonight. What's the mindset of the team right now going into another sectional championship game?
Well, I think the mindset is excitement. I'm probably on both sides. I mean, both teams wanted to get here. They play each other year in, year out through youth league and high school, and they know each other real well. And teams are actually, believe it or not, they're friends with one another as our coaches and parents and everything. So both teams should be excited to play each other.
Taking a peek at the past history, you guys have played some very close games, whether it be a tie or even a one-score goal game.
I think that points back to my first fact that being friends and knowing each other real well keeps things a lot tighter in these games. Whether or not on paper one team is better than the other, you do have to go out and execute and play the game.
Talking with some folks that came to your last game, but the game prior to that, of course, with some nice wins. Talked about the speed factor for Springs and how quick you guys are on the ice.
And I think that's a function of some of the things we work on. We spend every single practice, all 58 practices so far, working on some skating techniques. So we want to be faster. You can skate faster, you can move the puck better, you can shoot better, etc. So that's kind of ingrained in terms of what we're teaching. We want the kids to be the best skaters that we can get them to be.
Coach, what's the biggest key against Waupun tonight? What do you think?
Oh, there's a couple keys. We have to solve their goalie. Frommel's a great kid in net, so we got to work on him real best we can, I guess, and then just going out and playing our game. We've got a team. Waupun has a great team, and winner goes to Madison.
Coach, any injuries or any sickness for Springs going into the sectional championship tonight?
No comment.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Have a good day.
Thank you, Nick.
That's head coach Welsh with us here as part of the pregame show as it continues on 95 and 96.1 The Rock. Pregame show continues on RadioPlusInfo.com. You can watch the game tonight at RadioPlusInfo.com and listen to the broadcast on 95 and 96.1 The Rock. It's sectional championship hockey, fun time of the year, and Jason Buchholz with us here. Jason, good to see you again. How are you?
Doing well.
Well, a nice win in overtime this past Monday, technically. Talk about that for us.
Well, it was a tight game. Waunakee came out. They were really fast with 3 lines coming at us pretty hard all game long. And I think we took the early lead in the first. And the second, they came out, got the lead. Right away, we answered back and tied it up. Third period, we got the lead again. And then right away, they came back and tied it up. And it was back and forth the whole game. And overtime came around, and our guys probably a little bit tired because we don't play that many guys on our team. And Waunakee was coming at us really, really fast. And in overtime, we got it down in their zone, and I think they were trying to break it out. Big turnover and a nice pass to Malachi, who was able to top shelf the goalie for the game winner, which was pretty electric out there.
Record crowd there. Hopefully we'll get a strong showing here tonight, too.
Oh, I'm sure it is. As the lines already out there is pretty long. So I think when you have a town like Waupun, they're pretty supportive of all the teams that are playing, and I think they're going to be bringing a lot of people over here to watch the game.
Jason, riding a winning streak right now. What's been the difference in this winning streak for the Warriors?
Well, I don't even know. We have the 6-game winning streak, and that's one thing. But we've been really winning the second half of the year, doing a lot of winning. I think we only have 2 losses in the last 18 games or something like that. And a big part of that is our goaltending from Tyler Fromholz. He's been a rock back there for us. Our D do a good job of not allowing other teams to get like really good goal scoring opportunities. Like teams get a lot of shots on us, but maybe not the best goal scoring chances. And with us, we are able to put the puck in the net when we need to. We got some high-powered scorers, some really strong forwards out there that are able to really carve up the other team when we need to.
Jason, you played to a tie last time against Springs, and different circumstances, of course, here today. But what's the biggest key tonight against Springs?
I think it's going to be limiting them to limiting their really good goal-scoring opportunities. Giving them shots is not a big deal in our book as long as it's not giving up shots where they're hitting the guy back door or we're not covering guys on the rebound. Another thing is going to be in the transition game. We want to make sure we're not turning the puck over. I think against Waunakee, we turned the puck over quite a bit. Luckily, we didn't get burned too often with that. But a team like Springs, they're going to take advantage of those turnovers. So hopefully we can protect the puck a little bit better. And if we can, I think this is going to be a great game.
Jason Buchholz, head coach of Waupun. It's a sectional championship. Jason, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Plenty more of your pregame show coming up next on the radio. Back here at the Blue Line, this is Radio Plus Sports, 95.96.1 The Rock, and video as well at RadioPlusInfo.com. Thanks to those watching tonight's action. You can shoot me an email. Let us know where you're listening from or viewing from. The email address is nickr@WFDL.com. That's nickr@WFDL.com. Nick Rush and Josh Siebert set to bring you the action here tonight. Alex Buck running camera. Rick Schultz is our video producer, and Molly back at the Radio Ranch, getting things dialed in back there as well. So, again, thanks for joining us here. This is your Holiday Automotive pregame show. And a reminder that today's game presented in part by your 9 Edward Jones Financial Advisors in Fond du Lac. Visit edwardjones.com for more information. Edward Jones is making sense of investing. Coach's Smile segment and our keys to today's game. I'll turn things over to Mr. Siebert and Josh, and he can explain maybe a couple of keys, maybe one for each side. Josh, what do you think?
Sure. So I think in general, I think a big piece tonight is going to be on the goaltending. We've got 2 excellent goaltenders. They're both younger. We've got a freshman and a sophomore out there. They're playing against teams that they've got some snipers on their teams, and they can score. So you look at Springs this year, they've netted 136 goals throughout the year, and Waupun's one better than that at 137. So these guys know how to score from anywhere. So they got to be in control of rebounds, getting those pucks out of there. And it's going to come down to some good defense, too, getting those good scoring chances and really limiting the other team to good shots on goal. So
I would agree with that, and also the speed is a factor as well for the Ledgers. I mean, they can get up and down the ice, and Waupun has played quicker. They played better as of late, and you mentioned Fromholz, the goaltender, who's done such a magnificent job here. But this sheet of ice, Josh, is bigger.
This is we're playing on Olympic-sized ice tonight, so this is bigger than your standard NHL-sized rink. So this is going to be a spread-it-out game, and I agree, speed is going to be a big factor in this one.
Overall, the Ledgers are 19-3-2. They're ranked number 1 in the state in Division II. Waupun 17-6-2. They're ranked 4th in the Badgerland. They came in 4th in the Badgerland at 4-3-1. Waupun losing to Kettle Moraine and Nina Co-op and Tide Springs, of course, back in at the end of January as well. But the Ledgers losing to the number 1 team, Green Bay Notre Dame, earlier this season. Close game for the most part. Down the stretch it got away, but
and they're that Notre Dame team, they're the number 1 ranked team in Division I, so that's a heck of a team up there. So they played some stiff competition, and I think this is going to be a great one tonight.
I'd like to thank New Medical Center and Waupun Chiropractic, National Exchange Bank and Trust, Saputo Cheese, Holman Auto Sales, Ergo Bank, Dentistry of Wisconsin, WW Electric Motors. I'd like to thank Champion Family Dentistry, Amy Hardering, Culver's of Waupun, Ben's Automotive, C. Brexma Electric, Our Bar of Waupun, Olson Eye Care, Central Cable, Municipal Well and Pump, House to Home, and Edward Jones. A break, back with more coming up next.
Following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. Radio Plus Sports. Radio Plus Sports. Recognized by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association in their awards for excellence as the best in high school sports play-by-play in the state. High school games on air and video streaming live at RadioPlusInfo.com. That's right. Watch the biggest games live, too. This broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners.
National Exchange Bank and Trust, Averbeck Hammer and Slavin, BCI Burt Company,
FloorQuest, Taco Bell, Attorneys Everson and Gibbs,
Fox Valley Savings Bank, Summit Automotive, Lakeshore Financial,
Camera Casino, The Leb Insurance Group, Marion University,
Anders Auto Parts, and Flying By Drones.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com. Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
This week, I'd like to thank those of you viewing tonight's game as well. Let's bring you your first string, presented by Baker Cheese. Your first string starting lineup. Start your new career today and visit bakercheese.com to apply. Jarrett Buchholz, a senior, 29 goals on the season, 41 assists. That's good enough for 70 points. He's got 127 career points. Malachi Buchholz, a senior, 44 goals, 22 assists. That's good enough for 68 points. And he's got 102 career points. Casper Dolke, a junior, 6 goals, 16 assists, and 22 points. Griffin Levy, a senior, 10 goals, 16 assists, 26 points. Micah Buchholz, a freshman, 4 goals, 5 assists, and 9 points. And the goaltender for Waupun is number 31, Tyler Frumholtz, a sophomore. Save percentage 93%, giving up on average of 2 goals a game, 51 goals allowed this season. Meanwhile, for Springs, we'll get to that after the national anthem. We'll take a break and come back with the Ledgers starting lineup and first string after this on RadioPlusInfo.com. Radio Plus Info is on here tonight. It's 95 and 96.1 The Rock, and video as well. Again at RadioPlusInfo.com. Your Baker Cheese first string starting lineups for St. Mary Springs Academy. Brady Welsh, number 5. Mitch Hiddle, number 12. Kelvin Grass, number 17. Connor McLaughlin, number 14. Noah Pickard, number 18. And Hayden Rising is the goaltender. He wears number 1. Some of these statistics for Springs, Josh. Brady Welsh, the leading point grabber for them, 29 goals, 37 assists, good enough for 66 points. Noah Pickard, number 18, 15 goals, 28 assists, and 43 points. Mitchell Hiddle, 28 goals, 18 assists, and 38 points. You go down to the second line, you'll have Dane Dianovich. He'll see some action as well. 15 goals, 19 assists, and nice player there, and 34 points again on the season. So here we are. Nerves kind of set in now. Once you get these first couple of minutes underway here, Josh, I think you'll be okay. But set to
they're ready to go.
Opening face-off, and the face-off goes to Waupun. They will control back in their zone. They go up ahead for it, and that will be Levy. Levy has it in over the line. Levy has it, almost gets it slapped away. Waupun holds it in the Springs zone here, and there's a offset shot. Jared Buchholz on the other side, and banging it off the near side boards, back out to neutralize, back in front of the Ledgers bench, a stop of play. Some quick action so far, and a substitution as Malachi Buchholz comes out for Waupun. And also Jared Buchholz comes out as well. And they're going to face off here near side. And puck gets knocked around right here. Neutralized. Waupun backs up. Own zone intercepted by the Ledgers. Ledgers have a little break on it. Pickard's pass goes right side. And that one's Waupun got a stick on it. Far side boards. Warriors bounce it off the far side boards. Just underway. No score on your Ignatian Healthcare scoreboard. Member of SSM Health. All the way down to the end. No icing call. And it goes behind the goal cage. And the Ledgers bang it out near side boards here. Ledgers attack. And that's McLaughlin on with it. Goes down to the other end. And they're going to bring this one back. And a line change quickly again here for both teams, really. Like to thank Dave Bastian watching in Cedar Grove. Rose Ahern says go Springs. Cheryl Drew watching from Iowa. Grandson plays for Springs as well. Got a bunch of those viewing. That one shot goes behind the cage, and the Ledgers will try to get it out of the zone there. Waupun trying to hold it in that Springs zone. Waupun on the attack with it, intercepted by Springs. Goes all the way down to the other end. Might be an icing call. And the hand goes up, and they're going to bring it back, Josh.
Yeah, most of this first few minutes here been playing in the Springs zone here. So Waupun starting to control this game first couple minutes of play.
No penalties yet, no score yet on your Ignition Healthcare scoreboard. Puck goes into the Springs zone for the faceoff now. Waupun trying to hold that zone back near the blue line, and Waupun's Buchholz gets it banged away from him. Ledgers have it on the other end. A little 3-on-2, looking at a shot from Holtz. Covered up in the goal cage. Good save by Fromholtz. A team for Waupun that was 7-14-2, Josh, last season. Much improved. Last year they scored 56 goals all year. They've scored a lot more than that, 127 so far this year. Puck in the Waupun zone right now. Ledger's trying to mount some type of an attack, and it stays in the Waupun zone. Waupun tries to get it out of there. Back out to neutralize with it, and they'll bang it up for Buchholz. Buchholz now from the slot looks, and there's a kick by Rising. It scoots out of his shin there. Goes back behind the goal cage. Ledgers will control. Springs will bounce it up ahead, and that's intended for the Ledgers. Ledgers Vandesland has it now. As Vandesland goes behind the cage looking for a centering pass. Can't find anybody home. Waupun steps in front. Puck is still in the Waupun zone right now, and that is covered up by Fromholtz again. And he's got another one, Josh. Good move.
Yeah, that was a nice one-timer right from the slot there, and Fromholtz jumped on that to cover it up right away. So some good goaltending to start off this game here.
Talked about the goaltenders and how they're going to stack up and compare. And so far, it's been kind of a good one, yeah. Face-off in the Waupun zone. Ledgers will try to chase it down, and he gets to it as Noah Pickert. Pickert will bang it up near side. Far side there for the Ledgers. Waupun has it. Back to neutral ice, over the blue line. Centering ice. Leaves it ahead. Waupun's shot. That one's banged off the stick. Still stays in the spring zone. Waupun battling for the puck. Some gold shirts on it, and they're going to bring this one back, Josh, and try to reset here. Buchholz, nice pass there for Waupun's Schramm, and Schramm gets it knocked out of there. And for Waupun, controlling it now, Warriors. Warriors still in that spring zone. A lot of time spent on this right side, on this near side. And that one goes all the way down to the end. We're going to be an icing call here. Going to back it up again.
Right, bring it all the way back. Face-off down in the spring zone here for Waupun. So this is, we've had quite a few quick face-offs down in that zone.
14:08 left to play in period number 1. No score on your Ignition Healthcare scoreboard. Member of SSM Health. They're going to face off again in the spring zone. Waupun trying to hold that zone. And Buchholz set to face off with it. There is Springs now with it. Springs will try to slap it ahead. Waupun gets a stick in on it over the blue line. Back out to neutral ice. Springs there intercepted. Trying to mount some type of an attack and goes all the way behind the cage. And still battling for it in the Waupun zone. Waupun's Springs shot, that is, goes high above the cage. Nobody home. Ledgers have it, looking for a centering pass for the Ledgers in grass. Can't find grass. Waupun will get the puck back. Trying to hold it as Hiddle. And here comes Springs again. Ledgers shot, no. And Buchholz will get it skated down for Springs. Waupun back near side with it. 13:21 left to play in the first period. Again, no score on your Ignition Healthcare scoreboard. Kasper Dahlke had it. And Buchholz will try to chase it down for Waupun. Scouten is also in for Waupun right now. And covered up again in the cage. No score. And another save by Fromholtz.
Shots are, right now we're looking at shots with Springs has 2 on goal and Waupun with just the 2 here. So 3-2 shots so far in this game.
Ledgers won the Badgerland Conference this season, then picked up a pair of postseason shutouts, beating Monona Grove 10-0, then Oregon 6-0. Welsh leads the Ledgers, of course, in scoring with 74, while Noah Pickard comes into the game with 51. Jared Buchholz is the leading scorer for Waupun with 72 points. this season. There is a shot, and there's a rebound, and that one goes in for the Ledgers. Rebound shot, Josh. Ledgers were right there to answer. It went off the stick of Fromholtz.
Yeah, it looks like that's Levi Post with that goal there. Yeah, it was a shot from the point. Rebound popped off, and they just kind of kicked it through there and put it in.
We talked about that with the coach before the game. We talked about that with Jason Buchholz. You got to be there on rebounds, and it was a quick shot. It bounced off the stick. The rebound post was right there to knock it in, and the first score comes at the 12:58 mark of the first period. It's 1-0 Ledgers on your Ignesian Healthcare scoreboard, member of SSM Health. Brady Garrettson comes in for Waupun now. They had a line change. Waupun going on the attack and looking ahead with it is Waupun. Waupun gets it taken away, and the Warriors back out near the blue line with it. Springs will try to take it back. Now Waupun trying to skate it down and hold it out of their zone. Ledgers doing some fancy skating back there, trying to get it back, and they'll bang it out near the Waupun bench. Ledgers, stick is in on it. Carter Schramm tried to chase it down behind the goal cage. Loose puck taken by the Ledgers. They bounce it out near the bench. Warriors trying to slap it across the ice. They do. And the Ledgers will try to chase it down. Waupun skating forward as well. And Buchholz trying to battle for it. Ledgers have it. There's Brady Welsh. Welsh's shot is covered up by Fromholtz. Fromholtz again let one go by moments ago. Not that one. Good look by Welsh, Josh. Just couldn't find the back of the net.
Yep, nope, that was a nice save by Fromholtz there. Shot right from the slot there, just off the right face-off dot there.
And they will face off on far side here. Ledgers shot sails past the cage. Ledgers try to get it out of there. Ledgers, there is again Brady Welsh inside. A rebound chance for the Ledgers, but they cover it up and the goal cage comes loose. But there was the chance there.
That was a nice follow-up save there by Fromholtz. So he made the first save, and then it was moving over to his right, and he jumped on that. Had some commotion in front of the net, took the net off, but Springs is starting to pepper him pretty well here. We've got 8 shots on goal for Springs.
We had the first couple of minutes, Josh. A lot of play was in the Springs zone.
It was.
Now it's kind of shifted.
It was, yeah.
Shifted attention here. Yep. And there is another Ledger with it, and Ledger's Bellender has it. Bellender's shot is wide off the mark, and they go up ahead with it. Buchholz can dive for the puck, and that one goes all the way down to the end. Icing call to bring it back to the Waupun zone. Line change for both teams. Stop a play here. 11:45 left to play. Gives us a chance to thank our numerous sponsors making the broadcast possible. One of those sponsors is Badger Soft Water at 921-2670. That's 921-2670 for Badger Soft Water. Behind Fromholtz, Waupun's Levy chasing it down for Waupun. Carter Schramm skates it down as well. They want to try to get it out of there. A little check on the far side there for the boys. Back behind, Ledgers skating forward. Buchholz will come to it now. Aaron Scouten, I should say, does that. And a big check by Levy. Puck skies high. Waupun trying to skate it down, but it stays in the Waupun zone. No white shirts around there. They're going to try to reset here, and pass goes up ahead for the Warriors. Springs, Waupun sectional championship game in Division II. Ledgers lead 1-0 on your Ignesian Healthcare scoreboard, member of SSM Health. There's Caden Blank with it. That one gets stolen away and goes for Carter Schramm. Well, the puck's going to go all the way down to the far side. Gives a line change. Quick change coming up here for both teams. Little check there by Caden Blank. Blank now lets it skate past. And for Waupun trying to get it out of that zone. Springs trying to hold the zone and try to get a shot on goal. Can't find it. Centering pass, neutralized. Puck skies high. Warriors there to chase it down. All the way across the ice with it. Micah Buchholz all the way down to the end. Touched by a Springs Ledger. Neutralized. The puck is there. Waupun trying to skate with Springs best they can, but they got a lot of speed on that ice. And they're going to go up ahead with it now. Back to neutralize. Buchholz has it passing ahead for Malachi Buchholz. Shot goes wide of the mark behind Rising in the goal cage. In front of the officials, working hard for it. Warriors Trying to get back to it, neutral ice, past the blue line, past centering ice. There's Post, has it, and offsides, Josh?
That was a close one. Yeah, I think he was offsides. It was he probably had maybe a foot offsides there.
Yeah.
So they were going for the home run pass, and
he had a look at it.
He did. That was a
There's
a good
reason for that.
Yep.
All right, offsides the call. They're going to face off near the blue line. Waupun, shot off the mark. Ledgers skating it down. Calvin Grass watches it go by all the way on the far side. Chasing up to it is Hiddle. Waupun's Buchholz trying to get to it for Warriors. Up ahead for the Ledgers. Neutral ice, they go all the way past Posts on the pass. Levy watches that go by as well on the far side. Now skating it down are the Warriors. That is Waupun. Waupun's shot is off the mark there. 9:15 left to play. 8-2 shots on goal. Springs leading compared to Waupun. Levi Post has it. They'll bring it back to neutral ice and they'll reset here. Try to get some separation out there. And Noah Pickard watches that go by. Waupun trying to hold. Down 1-0. They rip it back. Josh, what are you seeing out there?
So Springs game's playing here right now. They're dumping and chasing. They're throwing 2 on the puck, and they're going hard. So even right now in the corner, we've got 2 on. Waupun's breaking it back out here, but they're going hard in the corners, and they're sending someone in front of the net.
That's Malachi Buchholz. His shot on goal is right in the chest of Rising. So that one pops out and pops loose, and the Ledgers there to control at neutral ice. Goes all the way down to the Waupun zone now. Waupun trying to get it back. There's a centering pass. They go up ahead for Jared Buchholz. A little too hard. Trying for a centering pass to try to get some separation for the slot. Can't get that one to go either. And Waupun back to it with 8:10 remaining in the first half, or first period, I should say. 1-0. There's another shot. Fromholz gets a stick on that. That one skies high and out of play, and they'll reset. Again, email address is nickr@wfdl.com. Again, nickr@wfdl.com. A lot of people are checking into the broadcast here tonight, this sectional championship game. Puck now in the Waupun zone yet. Ledgers skating to it is Noah Pickard. Takes it away. Waupun. Warriors. Far side in Baron Buchholz. Lets it go by. A little check there, far side. Spring zone where the puck is right now. Ledgers will try to hold that, and Ledgers are making things difficult for the time being. Goes all the way behind the cage as Rising lets it go by as well. Near side. Skate ahead with it. Neutral ice. Ledgers on a break with it. There's Noah Pickard. Pickard looks for a pass. Can't find anybody home as the pass was intended for Cade Sobel. All the way down to the other end now. There's a long stick shot by Buchholz off the mark. Baron Buchholz on the shot. Ledgers, neutral ice. Far side boards in front of the Waupun bench. 6:56 left to play in the first period. Again, 1-0 Springs on your Ignesian Health Care scoreboard. Member of SSM Health. All the way down to the other end. Icing call bringing it back. 6:48 left to play in the first period.
Play starting to go back and forth here. We've got some quick ice going here. It's got shots on goal right now. Springs at 9. Waupun's got 3 on Rising. So it's moving quickly.
Face off in the Waupun zone. Puck is over the top of some Warriors. Kasper Dahlke lets it go by. There's Posts from the top. Can't get that one to go home. And the Warriors are there for the rebound, but taken back by Waupun. Another shot by Posts. And Post scores! Again, Springs finds the back of the net. And Posts punches it in. And it's 2-0 Ledgers. Was that Welsh?
I think that was Welsh.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a shot or a pass that got kicked over to the right dot there, and Welsh made a quick move off to his right and just caught him off guard a little bit. So, yeah, we got a 2-0 game right now. Ledgers on top. So, momentum starting to move their way. It looks like in this game here.
Again, 2-0 for Waupun, trailing Springs. So again, recapping that scoring. Calvin Gross gets the assist, and the goal was Brady Welsh. Another goal for him. Now Waupun trying to play some defense here. There's a save.
Yeah, that was a nice save. That was a shot right from the slot there, and Fromholtz grabbed that with his glove.
Glove save there, and it's 2-0 Springs again on your Ignatian Healthcare scoreboard, member of SSM Health. Quick line change here gives us a chance to thank our many sponsors making the broadcast possible, one of which is Bob's Engine Service. Why wait to purchase a brand new snowblower? Get one today, 0% financing for 12 months. Call Bob's Engine Service today for more information. Puck stays right now in Waupun zone, and Waupun will chase it down. Ledger's trying to mount some type of an offense here, and they'll pass it up ahead. Mid-stripe with it, up ahead for Malachi Buchholz. That one gets by him. And Ledgers, again, get it up ahead with it. And for Waupun, Kasper Dahlke watches it go by. And Jarrett Buchholz skating it down for the Warriors. And connecting with it is Brady Garrettson. Garrettson's shot covered up, rebound chance by Waupun. Can't get that one. And there's a penalty coming up, I think, here, Josh.
Yeah, I think so. We've got, looks like we got, who's that? Nolan McDermott. Let's see what the call is here. Looking like an interference or a rough, one of those two. So the puck was just laying right in the crease there, and I think Nolan McDermott did what he had to do, and he took that Waupun player out just to save that goal. Otherwise, I think that would have been a shot on goal. I think that would have been in there.
Yep. So. 2-minute minor coming up here for number 20 for Springs, and that's Nolan McDermott. So he'll go to the box, and the Warriors will go on a power play. All right, face-off in the Springs zone. Waupun with an opportunity here to cut into the deficit. They'll go back and forth with the Dahlke. Beg your pardon, Schramm watches it go by. Fromholtz with the stick, getting it away from Springs. Under 5 to play. $1:40 left in the power play. Wapun's going to try to set something up here. Here they go. And there's Baron Buchholz. Baron passes it ahead and looks for Carter Schramm. Schramm, that one goes by. Try to hold this Springs zone. Waupun now looking for a pass. They'll go up ahead for Griffin Levy. That one's going to go all the way down to the end. And slapping it into the Springs zone is Fromholtz. Malachi Buchholz passing it ahead. Pickart's there to pick it off. Waupun still trying to mount some type of an attack with 1:10, Josh, left in the power play.
Yeah, Waupun has, they've got their power play line on here. This is a group of 3 up here with over 70 goals on the year, so.
Yep. Levy for Jarrett Buchholz. Buchholz looking inside. Buchholz pass off the mark and kicked away by the goaltender, Rising. In there for the Ledgers. 4 minutes left to play in the first period and under a minute left to play in this power play. And he'll leave it up ahead for Malachi Buchholz. Malachi up ahead with it and looks for Baron Buchholz. That one's intercepted and taken back by Brady Garrettson for Waupun. Garrettson has it near side in front of the student section for the Warriors. 30 seconds left in the power play. Springs a man down with a 2-minute minor in the box is McDermott for Springs. Malachi Buchholz battling with it is Levy. Or I should say with now the puck inside there. Did they get it in? I don't think they did. Some extracurricular activity covered up there by Rising in the cage. There's a lot of bodies on the cage. They'll stop with 14 seconds left in the power play. 3:27 left to play in the first period. I'd like to thank Nicole Peter for checking out the broadcast here. Go Ledgers from Chase Lau and Nicole, Brad, Peter, watching in Minnesota. Face-off happening in the Springs zone. Jarrett Buchholz facing off. The puck goes and stays with Waupun. Back to the blue line with it. And they stop play here as looked like a high stick.
Yeah, high stick or offsides call.
Yep.
Not sure what we got here.
Officials will take a look there. There's 8 seconds left of the power play as Springs hopes to get back to full strength coming up here very shortly, and they will. Springs doubling Waupun, shots on goal, 12-6. And there is the end of the power play, and Springs is back to full strength. For the Ledgers, neutral ice, Waupun's Brady Garrettson will chase it down. Garrettson goes up ahead with it, and he'll pass for Waupun. Malachi, or I should say Schramm. Carter Schramm watches that one go by, tries to chase it down. Again, both teams at full strength. It's 2-0 Springs on your Ignesian Healthcare scoreboard, member of SSM Health. And Brady Garrettson near side with it. That one is Brady Welsh. Welsh inside, and that is covered up.
Yeah, that was a nice, what a move down there. He's got some speed. He just blew right through the defense on that one. Made a quick move on the Waupun goalie down there, but nice save. Really nice save down there.
13-6 when you look at shots on goal for both teams. Springs advantage. Face-off in the Waupun zone. Waupun will slap it all the way down to the other end, and controlling it is Nolan McDermott, who came in again to give Springs full strength. And up ahead with it goes Van de Slunt. Waupun takes it back, and nice job by Rising to knock that one out of there. 2:14 left to play in the first period of play. Winner goes to state. We'll play next week Thursday in Madison. And getting another piece on it is Rising, doing a nice job of deflecting. There is Griffin Levy. Levy's shot doesn't find the mark. Back to the red line, mid-stripe. Neutral ice where the puck sits right now for both teams. Now into the Springs zone. Ledgers try to get it to the Waupun zone. High shot, look out. And Warriors try to get this thing back with 90 seconds left to play. Another shot. That one's kicked away. Waupun will try to chase it down in their own zone. Try to clear it up ahead. They do. Levy will push ahead. Griffin Levy with it and gives it up to Sawyer Williamson, who's in now. And there's a check on that far side against Waupun. Ledgers will skate through it now. Here's Noah Pickert for the Ledgers, and there's going to be a contact, no penalty call here, Josh. Is that the right call?
I don't know. That was a close one. It's tough to tell on that one. You know, he was kind of going down at the same time that he was being attacked, but you got the Ledgers still in the zone with the puck here. Quick line change for Springs.
50 seconds left to play in the first period. They're going to reset here as Ledgers will try to back it up. McDermott has it, and he will pass it up ahead for Springs. Gross. Controlling it now is Hiddle for the Ledgers. Gives it up to Welsh. Inside, shot, goal. I think that was Hiddle.
Yep, that was definitely Hiddle. That was a pass from Brady Welsh to Hiddle, who was right in the slot, and he just buried that. He put that thing home. And, you know, for Tyler Fromholtz, there's not much you can do with that. You know, they made that play. It was a bang-bang play, and, yeah, that's a tough one for a goalie to save there.
29.3 seconds left to play, and the Wuapun Warriors trailing now 3-0 on your Ignesian Healthcare scoreboard, member of SSM Health. Again, the email address tonight, nickr@wfdl.com. There's Noah Pickard. That one sails to the right of the cage past Fromholtz. And with 20 seconds left to play, Jarrett Buchholz trying to battle for the puck, and he's with Casper Dalkey looking as well. And Brady Welsh will go and chase it down. Noah Pickard, excuse me, for Springs has Hiddle again. Back near Jared Buchholz. 2 seconds left to play, and that one is going to be the end of the period. All right, it's 3-0 Springs on your Ignesian Healthcare scoreboard, member of SSM Health. We will take a timeout, and we'll come back with some first period analysis and more on Radio Plus Sports.
When I was looking to re-enter the workforce, I was looking for a place that I could settle in and develop a career, and National Exchange Bank has offered me that.
I've been with National Exchange for over 15 years now. And one thing that's impressed me is the way National Exchange has always stepped up to support the community.
Once you work at the bank, you'll find out why people don't leave. You're part of the National Exchange Bank family. You're not just an employee. And when I'm asked where I work, I answer with pride. I work at National Exchange Bank and Trust.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
In business for over 90 years, Musa Sheet Metal. Since 1928, Musa Sheet Metal Company of Oshkosh has had a commitment to quality and customer service second to none. They've remained true to that commitment and made it their prime focus. Their mission? To create a quality product for a fair price while maintaining the integrity that's made the company last so long. So whether you're looking for architectural sheet metal, industrial ventilation, or more, go to musasheetmetal.com. And remember, if it's metal, it's Musa. When you hire the attorneys at Everson & Gibbs LLC, you're getting more than professional representation. Their partners are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Whatever your legal needs or questions, Everson & Gibbs LLC has you covered. Practicing business law, personal injury, estate planning, probate and guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients to provide exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Give them a call at 920-922-7113 or head to eversonandgibbs.com.
All these people and not a nacho fry in sight. If Taco Bell won't keep nacho fries on the menu, we win. Let's go get that cheese.
The Mexican spices, they changed you.
What? You scared of a little flavor?
Nacho fries are back. It's over.
Oh. We just getting started.
At Summit Automotive, we treat you like family.
We're right here off Highway 41 in Fond du Lac.
And we have one of the largest selections of vehicles.
That's right, over 400 to choose from.
At Summit Automotive.
New Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams.
And one of the largest used car and truck selections.
That means you can drive one home today.
We'll give you our best deal.
Our best value.
You have our word on it.
Come see us. We'll go
the extra mile for you.
At Summit Automotive, Fond du Lac.
Why don't we do this? Josh, if we could recap the scoring and who had goals and assists here in the first period.
Sure. Looking at this in the first intermission here, we've got Springs is up 3-0. We had a goal early in the game. It was a Levi post goal with an assist from Dane Dianovich. So that was a nice rebound goal that Dane put that on net. And Levi took that rebound from Fromholtz, and he buried that one. And we had another goal there that Brady Welsh had the second goal of the game there with a nice pass from Calvin Grass. Brady made a nice little move around the defense and around Fromholtz, and he put that one on himself. Then the third goal that we had there was a beaut. We had Brady Welsh kind of circling around the corner, circled the net a little bit, and then found Heddle right in the middle in the slot there, and Heddle just he found the open net and he buried that one. So we've had a few nice goals here. You know, I think to start the game, Waupun was taking it to Springs. The first couple of minutes, they were really moving that puck and they were controlling the zone. And I think, after those first couple of minutes of play, I don't know if it was nerves or what. I think Springs started turning around a little bit, and we saw some momentum start to change there.
Yes, indeed. we've got a 3-0 score, again, on your Ignatian Healthcare scoreboard, member of SSM Health, thanks to Right Way Home Improvement, your home for retractable awnings, doors, windows, siding, gutters, and more. 929-8999. Again, 929-8999 for Right Way Home Improvement. Thanks to Moraine Park Technical College. Learn more about the 100-plus program options available and imagine what's next at morainpark.edu/college life. And I'd like to thank Capelli Brothers and Dietrich, proud sponsor of today's game. Log on CapelliDietrich.com. Also like to thank your Waupun Edward Jones financial advisors, house-to-home agent Scott Aylesworth, Municipal Well and Pump, Central Cable, Olson Eye Care, Our Bar, C. Bruxma Electric, Ben's Automotive, Culver's of Waupun, Amy Harderink, Champion Family Dentistry, Karsten Real Estate. I'd like to thank Waupun's Piggly Wiggly, the Waupun Athletic Booster Club, Dentistry of Wisconsin, along with Ergo Bank. And, of course, finishing touches by Rich and Karsten Real Estate, all helping us sponsor the broadcast here tonight. Nick Rush, Josh Zieber back with you after this with more of your hockey sectional championship game on Radio Plus.
Touch on this a little bit then. They'll end up reseeding, so they'll get the next 4 come in, they'll shake them up, reseed them, and then they'll get them set up for Thursday then.
Real memories deserve real cameras.
Jackson Call Insurance, sharing knowledge and building trust since 1956. That's just not a tagline. That's a standard we use in every customer interaction. I'm Mitch Call. Insurance is nothing more than a piece of paper and a promise. At Jackson Call, we make sure that piece of paper covers your exposures, and the promise is we'll always be there when you need us. At Jackson Call, our solemn oath is simple. At all times, we will provide you with the most comprehensive and competitive product available for you, your family, and your business.
If you're looking for a job where you play an important role in your company and work in a supportive team environment, join Spectrum today. As a customer service representative, you'll represent the nation's fastest growing TV, internet, and voice company and help bring Spectrum services to the communities we serve. We offer a competitive salary, best-in-class benefits, complimentary services, paid training, and excellent opportunities for growth and advancement. Interested? Go to jobs.spectrum.com today.
By someone else's negligence? Let the team of personal injury attorneys at Averbeck Hammer & Slavin help you understand your rights while protecting your interests. From auto collisions and motorcycle accidents to slip and fall injuries, dog bites, and wrongful death claims, amongst many other personal injuries, their ultimate goal is to help you obtain favorable recovery. Don't wait to get the help you need. Visit averbeckhammer.com or call 920-923-2220 today for your free consultation. Also handling estate planning, probate, real estate, and business matters. Averbeck Hammer & Slavin SC, your local personal injury attorneys.
Back here at the blue line, this is Radio Plus Sports on 95, 96.1 The Rock. Video sports as well at radioplusinfo.com. Thanks to those of you watching tonight's game. We've got a bunch of people watching the game here tonight. I know that there's a viewing party at Tav on the Ave, and there's a viewing party at Corneli's. I know that. So Hey, if you're watching at either of those two establishments, that the sound is up. You can hear us. Josh and I will be there for a cold one after the game.
Sounds good.
All right. So what does Waupun have to do, Josh, in order to get back into this thing down 3-0?
I think a few of the things that I've been seeing here is just with their breakouts, getting that puck out of the zone. They've been struggling a couple times, some quick turnovers, between the top of the circle and the blue line, and Springs has been pouncing on that, and they've been going to the net hard, or they've been dumping and chasing to go get it. So I think that's a key. They got to get it out of the zone. They got to get it in neutral zone, and they've got to break it in and get some pressure down there on Rising. So I think if they can do that, if they can get back out there playing like they were in the first couple minutes of the first period, I think they can make a game of it. But I think it's all about shots and opportunities, and they've got to get some good quality offensive opportunities on Rising. I think in that game I counted about 2 of them so far on Rising. The rest of them just been easier saves that Rising has had to make. So
we talked about the time in each zone, and a lot of the time Waupun played a lot of the first couple of minutes in that Springs zone, but then the momentum shifted and Springs held the zone and got some shots in.
They did. I think the defense, Springs defense, I think they're doing a good job, of keeping that puck. Don't even let that get past the blue line there, keeping it in, dumping it in, and that number one, that ends up tiring out Waupun. And Waupun, it looks like they're running with 2 lines tonight. I think Springs, for the most part, is running 3 lines. And we're late in the season. These kids they're seasoned. They can play these games, all year round. So I don't think it's an issue of legs, but you don't want to be changing in your defensive zone either. So if Springs is able to keep the pressure on, you're going to have tired legs in the defensive zone. So
let's talk a little bit about the tournament here, because what happens when you get all the state qualifiers in each division, 1 and 2, Josh, they'll reseed based on teams left to play in the state title games.
They will. And I was doing a little research today, and it looks like there's a meeting that's going to be held on Sunday. So right now, if we're looking at Division 2, we have 8 teams that are remaining. This game here is the first game of those remaining 8 teams. We've got 3 more games that are left to play this weekend. We've got in sectional number 3, we've got Menominee and the Somerset co-op team. They'll be playing tomorrow night. And then if we look at sectional number 2, we have the number 2 overall seed, which is Northland Pines, playing Mosinee. And that's going to be an afternoon game tomorrow in Mosinee. And then we have Rice Lake playing number 3 overall seed Hayward. So the winners of those 4 games, it sounds like there's a group that'll get together on Sunday, and they're going to shake things up, and they're going to reseed everyone for Thursday's games at state. So
if Springs holds on here, Josh, you would anticipate they'd be the 1 because they're the number 1 team in Division 2.
Yep, I would.
So we're going to take a quick 30-second break, just to 30, and we're back with more in the second period after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Quality service savings every day. That's what you've come to expect from us at FloorQuest, your flooring and cabinetry destination. We've always provided the best quality flooring and cabinetry for your home, and now our inspired cabinetry and flooring products are doing that more than ever before. Get inspired today and save. In-stock, expanded selection, everyday low pricing, along with interior design help and professional installation means the best is in store for you at FloorQuest, Washburn Street in Oshkosh, Rolling Meadows Drive, Fond du Lac.
And we're back to action here at the Fond du Lac blue line. Noah Pickard has it, and they switch sides of the ice as we begin here. Jared Buchholz tries to get a stick on it, and Springs trying to score quickly right in that Waupun zone. And the goal comes off for a moment here, and I'm going to reset that thing. And we're back on the radio and on our video stream. Nick Rush and Coach Josh Siebert with you here. Face off in the Waupun zone right now. And there's Brady Welsh. He'll face off with Buchholz as well. And the face-off goes to the Ledgers. Ooh, that one is Hiddle, and that one's off the mark. And the Ledgers trying to hold it in the Waupun zone. Waupun trying to attack in the spring zone right now. Bodies on the ice. And controlling it now is Waupun Scouten. And controlling it now, Buchholz. Malachi in there for a shot. No. Rebound by Jarrett. That one doesn't go home either, Josh, but a good look by Waupun so far.
Yeah, Waupun's coming down here. They're starting to pepper. They're moving around quick, so it's good to see they've got some good energy coming back in the second period here.
Jared Buchholz wanted Schramm through and couldn't find him. Or wanted, I should say, Malachi through and couldn't find him. There is Ledgers in blank. Quick line change here for Springs. Waupun trying to get it out of that zone. Back to neutral ice. It goes past the blue line all the way down to the end. Ledgers in their own zone, working up ahead with it. And for Springs Hiddle back to the blue line. Waupun there to chase it down for the Warriors. That is Carter Schramm. Schramm all the way down to the end. And they're going to bring this thing back. 3-0 again, your score in favor of Springs. So far in the second period, I know only a couple of minutes in, but Waupun has shown a little bit of life here and a little bit of energy in attacking the Ledger zone. This face-off, far side circle in the Waupun zone yet. And for the Ledgers, that is Blank trying to hold it. Neutral ice has it. Ledgers skate it down all the way back behind the cage. Waupun's Brady Garrettson skated down, and now they're looking for numbers. Garrettson lost it for a moment. Springs intercepting it. Ledgers inside. Can't find a shot. They get it up ahead, back to neutral ice. Ledgers try to hold the zone. Waupun says, no, we'll take this thing back. And Micah Buchholz bangs it out. Far side boards, intended for Schramm. Lets it go by. And Rising there to tap it away. 3 minutes into the second period. Again, 3-0 Ledgers. Your score. Malachi Buchholz off of his stick, out of play, reset line change. Again, Nick R at WFDL.com is the email address. Randy Bentley checking in from Waupun area. Thanks, Randy, for the kind words. Enjoying the broadcast here tonight. Neutral zone face-off. Jarrett Buchholz faces it off with Dane Dianovich. And Waupun trying to find something. That one goes up off the top of Rising. Good shot there. Jared Buchholz. Ledgers, Noah Pickard with it now. All the way across the ice. Down to the end, Levy skating it down. Intended for another player in Casper Dahlke. The body's battling for it. Neutral ice. Back to it is Jarrett. Jarrett spins all the way down to the end. Noah Pickard watches that one for the Ledgers. He'll chase it down behind Rising. Now they shoot it past. All the way down to the end. Icing call coming back. Thoughts so far, Josh, on this second period?
It's moving back and forth. Quite a few whistles here, a lot of icings. Springs has had a few icings here in the past 3 minutes, or 2 minutes here. So I think they're just trying to get a feel again, get back into this game, get the groove going.
Nolan McDermott's grandparents watching from Phoenix, Arizona, Maureen and Leith Shepard. And thanks for watching. Bet it's warmer there than in here. Hiddle. Brady Welsh now goes left side with it. There's a tap away. That one's Kelvin Gross. His shot is off the mark. Good job by Fromholz to get a stick on that thing and knock it away. Controlling now, Casper Dahlke trying to get it back. And Carter Schramm chasing it down for the Warriors. Schramm will go up ahead with it. There is a shot inside, a rebounded attempt, covered up by Fromholz in the cage.
All right, starting to get we got some hits going on here. Starting to get a little rougher, so I think they've got their feel back. I think they're all moving pretty well out there and trying to make a play. So.
Yep. Got a line change here. Waupun's first line looks to be out there right now again. Face-off circle far side in the Waupun zone. Ledgers, Noah Pickard there on neutral ice to slap it away. And trying to get to it is Levy. Levy battling for the puck with the Ledgers on that far side. And also Buchholz comes to it, as does Casper Dahlke. Dahlke trying to get a stick on it from Pickard. Can't find it. There is Welsh. Welsh, top of the key. Can't get that one to go. Rebound shot. Can't get that one to find the net is McLaughlin. And Levy trying to skate it down. Dahlke, trying to skate it down for Waupun. Bond's going to try to get it out of that zone. Trying to get control of the puck again. Here's Welsh. Welsh looking for a centering pass. That one's nobody home. And there is another attempt trying for a backhander as Pickard can't find the back. And back to neutral ice all the way down to the end. Icing call bringing it back. Waupun Springs, I should say, had a nice opportunity maybe for a backhander there, Josh.
Yeah.
Couldn't find it, though.
Pickard had a nice little razzle-dazzle move there around the defense, and he just didn't have anyone in the slot there to find. But that was a nice move to get around the Waupun defensive player. All right, so we've got the face-off down in the Ledger zone here.
Waupun's Carter Schramm is set to do the honors, and he'll be with Post as well. And the puck coming all the way back around here. Ledgers have some numbers if they can get to it. Ledgers will skate to it. Big check behind the cage by Waupun. Another check, and now some bodies. Garrettson with a hit there as well. Puck is skying high. They will play on. Doing some battle for it is Buchholz. Micah Buchholz. Puck's going to go down to the other end. Rising will slap it back behind the crease. Ledgers skate to it. Waupun trying to pick it off and keep it in that Ledger zone, Josh. They've done a good job so far. Ledgers looking for a shot. Skying high. Rebound attempt for Waupun. No.
All right, we've got the net off, so we've got a whistle. Let's see what we got going on here. If we're going to have a face-off. See who knocked that off there, if it's going to be in the zone or out in the neutral
Josh,
zone.
they held the zone. They had a shot, a rebound attempt as well.
It was a good pressure by Waupun. They were forcing it hard here, so let's see what happens here. We got a face-off in the Ledger zone.
Jared Buchholz will do the honors with Nolan McDermott for Springs. I'm sorry, Dane Dianovich, number 10, not 20. Neutral ice. Waupun tries to keep it in that zone. Jared Buchholz, it gets past him. Chasing it through is Connor McLaughlin. Up ahead with it, here's Noah Pickard. Pickard has the puck, and there's a tripping.
There's a trip, yep.
There's a tripping. Here comes a 2-minute minor, Josh. Coming to the box.
Yep, we got number 5 for Waupun heading to the box right here. So it's like a 2-minute minor for tripping.
Here's a trip for Malachi Buchholz. First time that Springs has been in the power play. Just the second penalty of the hockey game so far. Sectional championship, again, winner going to Madison next Thursday. And Waupun down by a number now. There's a big shot in the goal. Wow. That is Connor McLaughlin. Looked like from the top of the slot.
Yeah, that was a win of the faceoff from Brady Welsh. Point-to-point shot in a goal. It was a top shelf, left side, just over Fromholz's stick side. That was out from the point, and I think Fromholz was screened there. I don't know that he saw that puck coming through there.
And it's 4-0 Springs, so a power play goal by the Ledgers as Waupun is down now by 4 goals. So a big power play goal as Springs scores with Waupun shorthanded. Hiddle on the assist, and Connor McLaughlin with the goal for Springs. Comes at the 11:26 mark, left to play in the second period. And there's Brady Welsh. Nope, Hiddle will now step into the circle, and he'll be with Carter Schramm in the Waupun zone yet. Brady Welsh back to Hiddle in the blue line area. Connecting is Springs in that Waupun zone yet. There's Calvin Gross. Gross battling with Schramm, and also a couple of more Warriors over in the area. They'll skate it ahead near neutral ice. Wanted a tripping call. No call from the official. And slow to get up is Sawyer Williamson. Skating behind, rising, back behind the crease, and there's Hiddle's shot. Ooh, no, rebound attempt by Waupun. That one can't find the back of the net either, and they'll stop play.
Nice save there by Rising. It was a shot from the left point that Rising he just got a glove on it, kicked back out, and he was able to jump on it for the rebound. So some good play on the Ledger side of defense. I think what we're seeing a lot here is some good breakouts from the Ledgers. They're able to get it out of the zone. And Waupun, they really got to try to keep that puck in there. They're doing a lot of neutral zone play and playing a lot in their defensive zone.
Josh, it seems like Springs is getting some separation as well. Got a
They
2-on-2
Yep,
break.
got another penalty coming up here too.
Yep,
got a
2-on-2
penalty.
break. There's Max Vandeslunt. That one's no good. Rebound attempt by the Ledgers inside, no.
Jeez.
And there's some extracurricular activity going on now. And they stop playing. Here's a penalty coming up too. Let's check with the guilty party. There's a 2-minute minor coming up here. And that's going to be on number 27, Casper Dolke. I didn't see what the penalty was.
It looked like he just, maybe inadvertently got his stick jammed behind the net as the Springs player was skating around there. So one of those sometimes you just can't do anything about.
Right. 2-minute minor as Dolke is in the box. Hooking. Thank you. All right, now Springs back on the power play. Connor McLaughlin with it.
The Welsh line is out here right now.
Yep. Speaking of Welsh, she has it from the left-hand side, far side. Slides through, stopping play. Again, on the power play yet, Springs. Shot differentiation is 11 at 23-12. So Springs getting more shots on goal than Waupun right now. It's 4-0 Ledger lead. Face-off circle in this Waupun zone. Noah Picker's got it, top of the wheel. Back goal. There's another one for Springs.
Yep.
And that assist was Connor McLaughlin. And that was...
I think that was
Welsh again.
Yeah, that was Welsh.
Came from McLaughlin, I know that.
Yep, and
Welsh.
I think there was a Hiddle involved in that one as well.
So it's 5-0 Springs at the 9:38 mark. Left to play in this second period. So another goal, and this time that was a power play goal. So 2 power play goals by Springs. Jared Buchholz trying to battle for it. Buchholz inside. Rebound attempt by Waupun's not there as well. And that's behind the crease. And they stop play. 9:18 again remaining in the second period. It's 5-0 in favor of Springs on your Ignatian Healthcare scoreboard. Member of SSM Health. Nick Rush and Josh Siebert with you. Eric Hamburg is checking into the broadcast here tonight. Says thanks for broadcasting the game. You bet, bud. Appreciate that. Number 1 team in Division 2, Springs. Number 4 team in Division 2 is Waupun. Back near the blue line, neutral ice, goes past. Waupun controlling in their own zone. Griffin Levy waiting for some numbers to get back. Levy will bang it up ahead for Buchholz. That one skies way high and goes behind the line. And there's Waupun trying to hold it in that Springs zone. Players battling for the puck. Baron Buchholz now looks ahead for Griffin Levy. Levy back near the blue line. Levy looking for a shot. That one's wide off the mark. And there's Buchholz inside for Waupun. Can't get that one to go either. And there's Dane Dianovich passing it up ahead. Gets a little check in the back there. Neutral ice as Baron Buchholz has it near the Springs bench. Up ahead for Malachi Buchholz. Gets it tapped away by Springs. Controlling now Carter Schramm for Waupun. Up ahead for Jared Buchholz. Shot right side off the mark. 5-0 Springs. Ignatian Healthcare scoreboard. Member of SSM Health. Jarrett looks up ahead for Baron Buchholz. Top of the wheel, has it. No. Shot is off the mark. Jarrett, Waupun doing a nice job holding this zone, but now Brady Welsh passes it up ahead for Dane Dionovich. Dionovich down to the other end. Quick line change. Couple of players coming on now for Springs. Under 8 to play in this second period. And there's a penalty coming up here. A little hook maybe.
Yeah, I think we've got a hold on Waupun coming up here. Quick whistle. Yep, there we go. We've got Waupun and Springs players down on the near side here.
And Malachi Buchholz is down for Waupun, as is Think Hiddle was down. And also Owen Bellender was down too. Bellender's going to come out.
All right, so we're going to have some 4-on-4 action for about 27 seconds left here. Oh,
there's a major.
Yeah, hold on. Let's see what we've got going on here. I'm not sure what this is about.
So
okay, no, it's just the 2. Yep, he's coming back with the 2. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got 27 seconds left in one, 2 minutes left in the other, or 2-minute minor, I should say, in the other. So both teams, as Josh mentioned, players on the ice. And they're going to play 4-on-4 right here. And interference is the call. And they will go ahead for Carter Schramm with it now. Springs trying to get in there as Levi Post. And for the Ledgers, that's Connor McLaughlin up ahead. Here's Noah Pickert. Pickert will leave ahead for McLaughlin. McLaughlin gives it back to Pickerts on the attack. Here's Noah Pickerts looking for a centering pass. Nobody home. Gets it past Wuapun Warrior defenders. All the way down to the other end. No icing call. They let it play on. 7 minutes left. And now, let's see who's back to full strength. Springs back up to full strength. Wuapun still with a 1:10 left. And the Ledgers on that power play now. Back to the blue line with it. Wuapun get a little check there by Baron Buchholz. Also left side. And with Waupun all the way down to the end, Ledgers jump up and grab it at neutral ice. Go up ahead with it is Cade Sobel. Sobel's shot skies high, and that one will fall back on the ice. 50 seconds left to play in the power play. Again, Ledgers on that power play attack where they have 2 goals already tonight. And there's Dane Dionovich. Dionovich looks ahead for a fellow Ledger. Top of the key goes Nolan McDermott, who has a goal tonight as well. And near side, puck working in front of the student section here at the Waupun, or here at the Blue Line Ice Center for Waupun. Holding this opportunity in the Waupun zone. Again, Springs still on the power play for another 10 seconds. And trying to get some separation. Puck gets loose on the ice. Waupun there to skate it down. Baron Buchholz lost it for a moment, regathers himself. And now back to full strength comes Waupun. Back on the ice. Number 5, Malachi Buchholz, who was in for that 2-minute minor moments ago. Neutral ice, a little check there as Calvin Gross gets past him. Line change here with 5:31, Josh, left to go in the second period.
Yeah, I've had a fair amount of neutral zone play going on here. I've got Ledgers putting it back in the zone.
Puck gets back out to the blue line. Hiddle chasing it down near the blue line. Now back behind Fromholz in the cage. And he's going to leave it ahead for Aaron Scouten. And let's see. Waupun will try to clear up ahead, try to get it to that spring zone. That one will go to the left-hand side of Rising in the cage. And trying to intercept it is Waupun's Scouten. That one goes all the way down to the end. And an icing call to bring it back again.
Yep, heading back down for a face-off in the Ledger zone here. Looks like what do we got for lines coming out here? Looks like our...
Yep, little line change here. Yep. Reminder that you can email me, nickr@wfdl.com. Again, we'd love to hear from you tonight. Your Broadcast tonight presented in part by your 9 Edward Jones Financial Advisors in Fond du Lac. Edward Jones is making sense of investing. And Quinn Bailey is in for the first time tonight for Waupun at the 4:33 mark. We've got a 5-0 score. McLaughlin has it, neutral ice. Skating ahead with it is Cade Sobel. Sobel battling Waupun for the puck, and Noah Pickard comes to the rescue. Up ahead is Blank with it, and Waupun will skate it past a defender now. Some neutral zone play here. Goes back to the Waupun zone. Scouten will bang it up the near side boards. Some help with it. Now Pickard picks it up now. Little touch there, touch and go. McLaughlin will knock it away. And for Ledgers, Dianovich touches it. There's Dane Dianovich. Nobody home there as they looked for a nice centering pass and a Levi Post, but Post couldn't hold on to it.
Looks like we've got a trip coming up here. We got number 23 for the Ledgers. There's the whistle right there.
I think that was Vandeslunt. He's going to come to the box. And that is Vandeslunt on that trip for a 2-minute minor. So Waupun is going to go on the power play here. Put 2 minutes on the clock. Again, the Ledgers ranked number 1 in Division 2. Waupun ranked number 4 in Division 2. Warriors have won 4 consecutive games. Waupun 17-6-2. The Ledgers 19-3-2 on the season. And the puck stays in the Ledgers zone. There is Baron Buchholz passing it right side. Off the mark is Levy. Back to neutral ice, almost to neutral ice. Buchholz and over the line with it. And looking ahead with 3:13 left to play, Malachi Buchholz passes it up. And that's going to go all the way down to the end. Icing, nope, play on. Hiddle trying to get it and hold it in that Waupun zone. Trying to find a pass. That one, stop play.
Yeah, Waupun was setting it up in the defensive zone there. They were looking good. They were moving the puck around. Looks like they got one quality shot there so far. So Springs is they're kind of staying home and letting them keep it on the outside there. So got a face-off in the Waupun zone.
Ledgers with the puck now is Dianovich. And there's a big hit on this side by McLaughlin. And Malachi Buchholz gets past it. Waupun still on their power play with 1:05, and there's a penalty coming up here.
I don't know what. So we had it looked like we had a little bit of I would have said an elbow on Springs, and it looks like they just gave Waupun a penalty for a misconduct there. So I don't know if maybe there was some word said or something there, but yeah, I think I would have called that as an elbow on Springs, and I think the Waupun player that's in the penalty box there, I think he was not too happy not getting that call. So.
No, Jared Buchholz takes a seat, and the officials are coming over to give instruction. A 2-minute minor. So both teams are playing, Josh, here 4-on-4.
It looks like Waupun's just trying to figure out who they want to get out there before they drop the puck for the face-off.
Coming up, your chance to win a Taco Bell certificate with our Taco Bell trivia. And that's coming up here on 95, 96.1 The Rock and our video stream as well. Noah Pickard there at the blue line. Cross the ice for McLaughlin. McLaughlin's shot is wide off the mark. And chasing it down is Dianovich. And 50 seconds left in one penalties, and $1:40 left in the other one. 2:21 left to play in the second period.
4-on-4. They got a lot of ice on this big rink here to move it around. So.
Yep. Bigger size rink, Josh, compared to what most high schools play on.
Yep, that is correct. This is Olympic size, so I think it's what are we at? 200 by 100, I think, is the dimensions here.
Yeah.
So quite a bit bigger. A lot of ice.
Under 2 to play. Waupun will try to get it out of that defensive zone. Ledgers will skate back to it in neutral ice, and McLaughlin skates it down near the blue line. He's on a break with it, and he's cut off by Waupun. Looking for a fellow Ledger, and they find him top of the wheel with it. There's a shot on goal, and that one bangs out right side. Another opportunity here for Ledgers. Back to full strength, and Waupun's covered up there from Holtz in the goal cage.
Nice saucer pass from the left corner there, right to the slot. Good save by Fromholz.
Opportunity to thank our sponsors, New Medical Center and Waupun Chiropractic, National Exchange Bank and Trust, Ballwig Implement, and Ballwig Turf and Leisure. Thanks to Saputo Cheese, along with finishing touches by Rich, C. Brexma Electric, Karsten Real Estate, and Olson Eye Care. Again, sponsoring our broadcast here tonight. Back and forth they go. There's another opportunity for a rebound, and the Ledgers can't get it in.
What do we got here? Got another whistle. Looks like we've got a net that's off its pins.
This game here, Josh, is very uncharacteristic of these two teams. When you look at the scoreboard, they played to a tie earlier this season in the regular season. Back in January, they played to a tie in the regular season back in 2018 and 19. They split in 2017 and 18. 3-2 was the final in both games. Waupun won the regular season matchup a couple of years ago, but lost in the Badgerland Conference Championship game that year. Waupun lost 2-1 year prior to that as well. So they've all been one-goal games or ties over these past 4 matchups.
Yeah, and that's, coming into this game, I was expecting this to be I figured this would be a one-goal game too. These teams, I think they matched up. They've got some scores. So I was figuring, quite a few goals, but probably a one-goal game.
Under a minute to play in this third period. There's McLaughlin. Nobody home. Ledgers will skate it down behind Fromholz in the cage. Now McLaughlin's shot inside can't go in. And 45 seconds left to play. And both teams will go to full strength as Jared Buchholz comes back on the ice. Malachi Buchholz leaves for Jared Buchholz. That shot intercepted by Pickert with 30 seconds left to play in the third period. Goes back behind it. There. Another opportunity here for Dane Dianovich and for Springs with 20 seconds left to play. Coming up, your Taco Bell trivia. So hang on for that. There's Jared Buchholz. Shot doesn't find home. Rebound attempt by Malachi. That one doesn't go in either. And the Ledgers, Brady Garrettson now for Waupun tries to score with it, and that's the end of the period. It's 5-0 Springs on your Ignesian Healthcare scoreboard, member of SSM Health. We'll take a timeout and we'll come back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Want to put some extra cash in your pocket? Open a free Kasasa Cashback checking account with Fox Valley Savings Bank. Make up to 2% cash back on things you'd buy anyway. Just put your purchases on your Fox Valley Savings Bank check card to start racking up rewards. Earn money without having to pay a monthly service charge or keep a minimum balance. Open an account in minutes at fbsbank.com.
Banking made personal, Fox Valley Savings Bank.
I want to get health insurance. What do? Step 1, call the Leb Insurance Group. That's it. We will assign you a dedicated agent who will help you sift through all the confusing insurance lingo and offer options uniquely tailored to you. Even if you have questions later on, you can always call your dedicated agent. Best of all, it won't cost you extra to use our services, but it could cost you a fortune not to. The Leb Insurance Group. Healthcare simplified.
At Marian University, we don't shy away from working hard. It's who we are. We practice to prepare, from early morning athletics to skills in the lab. Marian University's faculty work by your side, providing support beyond office hours. Mentors guide and inspire a working spirit. Because right now and every day, we work for our tomorrow. Be successful. Get to work at Marian University. Apply today.
Dr. Dudley, Dr. Clark, and Dr. Don Thomsetti of Optivision Eye Care are experts in cataract surgery, and they have two very important recommendations for you. First, choose the Symphony lens implant for sharp, colorful vision in all three zones, near, far, and in between. Secondly, upgrade to a laser cataract procedure for an even higher level of safety and precision. Schedule your cataract appointment with Dr. Dudley, Dr. Don Thomsetti, or Dr. Clark today. Call Optivision at 1-800-20-HAPPY for the best in cataract surgery.
Your professional Pekin insurance agency, Lakeshore Financial in Fond du Lac, has the right combination to save you money on both your auto and home insurance. It's easy. Just give them a call today at 923-9143. They'll give you all the details of an auto home discount from Pekin Insurance. You can save up to 30% on your homeowner's premiums and save up to 15% on your auto premiums when both your auto and home are insured with Pekin Insurance. One policy will help give you a better deal on the other.
Hi, this is Kevin Krug with Lakeshore Financial. Call 923-9143 or stop in at our office next to Irish's on Western Avenue in Fond du Lac.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson & Gibbs LLC, you're getting more than professional representation. Their partners are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Whatever your legal needs or questions, Everson & Gibbs LLC has you covered. Practicing business law, personal injury, estate planning, probate and guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients to provide exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Give them a call at 920-922-7113. or head to eversonandgibbs.com.
Back here at the Blue Line Family Ice Center, it is a triple header here tonight, Josh. This is the first game. The ladies, the Warbirds, they're going to be playing coming up here at about 7:30 tonight. They take on Beloit Memorial Co-op for their sectional championship game.
Yeah, I think that should be a good game as well.
Not on this sheet of ice. That's on number B.
Nope, they're over on B.
Yeah.
Yep, and then we've got a little bit later in the evening, right after this game here, we've got the Division I game, which we've got Notre Dame, who they're the number 1 overall seed in that Division I. They're playing Beaver Dam, a team that beat Fond du Lac about a week ago. So that was a surprising upset there. And then Beaver Dam came back, and they had a really nice game against Neenah, beating them 2-1. Just earlier in the week. So that'll be a game on the same sheet of ice. I think it's starting right around 8 o'clock. I think they've got it scheduled for.
Yep.
So, yeah, and that'll be to go for the Division I section number 2 to go to state.
Yeah, so a lot of hockey here this weekend, a lot of hockey tonight. And, of course, you're coaching. Talk about what you coach a little bit here, Josh.
Yep, so I'm coaching. I'm the head coach of our Fond du Lac 10U girls team. And we've got a great squad this year. We've got 10 girls on that team that they've been playing hard all year. We've got state coming up this next weekend. We just got done finishing a tournament up in Toma that the girls took the championship home. So
yeah, nice. I saw that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. The girls were pumped. That was a great weekend. It was one of the first championships that I think our girls program's taken home. So next trip is state. We're heading up north on Friday for a long weekend up there.
Where is state?
State is going to be up in it's near New Richmond area. So
okay.
Good 4-hour drive.
Okay.
Yep. So that'll be a nice long one. But I think we've got a good team. So we'll see how they do. It should be fun, either way.
And that's the 10U girls team.
That's the 10U girls team.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, best of luck there at state. There you go.
Thanks.
Go get them. All right. We'll take a break and we'll come back with your trivia contest with our Taco Bell trivia coming up next on Radio Plus Sports.
All these people, and not a nacho fry in sight.
If Taco Bell won't keep nacho fries on the menu, we win. Let's go get that cheese.
The Mexican spices, they change you.
What? You scared of a little flavor?
Nacho fries are back. It's over.
Oh. We just getting started.
When I was looking to re-enter the workforce, I was looking for a place that I could settle in and develop a career, and National Exchange Bank has offered me that.
I've been with National Exchange for over 15 years now, and one thing that's impressed me is the way National Exchange has always stepped up to support the community.
Once you work at the bank, you'll find out why people don't leave. You're part of the National Exchange Bank family. You're not just an employee. And when I'm asked where I work, I answer with pride. I work at National Exchange Bank and Trust.
At Marian University, we give 100%. It's who we are. From providing an encouraging word to going the extra mile, it's what we do. Marian University's faculty work by your side, providing support beyond office hours. Mentors guide and inspire a giving spirit. Because right now and every day, we work for our tomorrow. Be successful, give, and get 100% at Marian University. Apply today.
In business for over 90 years, Musa Sheet Metal. Since 1928, Musa Sheet Metal Company of Oshkosh has had a commitment to quality and customer service second to none. They've remained true to that commitment and made it their prime focus. Their mission? To create a quality product for a fair price while maintaining the integrity that's made the company last so long. So whether you're looking for architectural sheet metal, industrial ventilation, or more, go to musasheetmetal.com. And remember, if it's metal, it's Musa.
I want to get health insurance. What do I do? Step 1, call the Lev Insurance Group. That's it. We will assign you a dedicated agent who will help you sift through all the confusing insurance lingo and offer options uniquely tailored to you. Even if you have questions later on, you can always call your dedicated agent. Best of all, it won't cost you extra to use our services, but it could cost you a fortune not to. The Lev Insurance Group. Healthcare simplified.
Team on top of the game for screen printing, custom awards, signage, and embroidery is Hoppers. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, located in the heart of Fond du Lac, can custom print to 1 shirt or 1,000. Pick from Under Armour, Gildan, Nike, and more. Choose your school for a custom one-of-a-kind look. Need banners, signage, or vehicle wrap? The team at Hoppers does it all. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy at the corner of Main and Merrill, Fond du Lac. Get more now at hopperware.com. That's hopperware.com.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
You can't see peace of mind, but it's built into every certified pre-owned vehicle here at Holiday. With benefits like 2 warranties, a year of bumper-to-bumper coverage, and 0 deductible powertrain protection. Plus, scheduled maintenance, courtesy transportation, and roadside assistance. With no worries, find yours here at Holiday. Wisconsin's largest used vehicle dealer has over 700 to choose from. And most are GM certified. It's a no-brainer. Drive Holiday and discover the difference. It's worth the trip.
Have you been hurt by someone else's negligence? Let the team of personal injury attorneys at Averbeck, Hammer & Slavin help you understand your rights while protecting your interests. From auto collisions and motorcycle accidents to slip and fall injuries, dog bites, and wrongful death claims, amongst many other personal injuries, their ultimate goal is to help you obtain favorable recovery. Don't wait to get the help you need. Visit averbeckhammer.com or call 920-923-2220 today for your free consultation. Also handling estate planning, probate, real estate, and business matters. Averbeck, Hammer & Slavin, SC, your local personal injury attorneys.
Video Sports is on, RadioPlusInfo.com, and broadcast as well, 95, 96.1 The Rock. Thanks to a lot of you that are viewing tonight's game and also listening into the game here tonight. I know Josh has a whole cast and crew and a whole big fan club that watching here tonight as well, and Josh will be signing autographs after the game here tonight. Not sure how long the line will be, but we'll explore that after that coming up here. But I'll let him kind of get reset with his notes here, and then Josh, if you can bring us up to speed with the scoring so far in the hockey game.
Yeah, so we've got a score here. We got a 5-0 game right now. Shots definitely favoring Springs, 29-14. Scoring in the second period, it led off with, we had a McLaughlin goal at 5:30 into the period, and that was a power play goal with assists from Welsh and Heddle. And that was McLaughlin from Welsh and Heddle on a power play goal. And then just a short time later, with 9:38 left in that period, we had another Welsh goal with an assist there from McLaughlin and Noah Pickard. So looking at stats so far in this game, we've got Brady Welsh has 2 goals and an assist, and we've got Levi Post with a goal, Dane Dianovich with a goal, and then Heddle and McLaughlin pulling up the other couple goals there. So 5-0 game. I think we got to get, Waupun's got to come out in this third period, and they got to get this first goal. They got to get this next goal to keep this game moving. I think if Springs puts this next one in there, I think that's the fork in them. So I think they really got to get this first one wrapped up quick here.
Winner of this game will advance to the state semifinal, which is going to be played in Madison, and they start the state semifinals, I should say, next week Thursday, and they'll reseed everybody left. So in Division II, you have 8 teams left. This is the first sectional championship game. The other games are all tomorrow, so this is the only game today for Division II on the schedule. So, all right, let's bring you your Taco Bell trivia, a chance to win some Taco Bell here tonight. And the telephone number, 920-929-9600. Again, 920-929-9600. The trivia question, what conference are both of these two teams from? Josh is shaking his head at me because that's an easy one, but we're givers, Josh.
Yep,
we
are.
give easy questions sometimes. 920-929-9600. It was going to be, name the last time both of these two teams went to state.
Ooh.
That's what it was going to be, okay? So I gave you the easier one, drew the short straw on that. Name the conference that these two teams play in and what they're from. We've said it a couple of times in the broadcast here tonight. 920-929-9600. That is your trivia question here tonight. So the last time these two teams went to state, Springs qualified in 2018. Waupun's last trip, 1990. So that's your harder option of the two's answers. And we are about to have the face-off for this third and final period from the Blue Line Family Ice Arena. And here we go. They switch sides once again. Springs and Waupun, a sectional championship game. Ledgers in the gold and in the black pants. Ledgers in their white jerseys and the white pants. There is Malachi Buchholz. His shot doesn't go home. Malachi getting a rebound there. Jarrett Buchholz looks for a centering pass. Intercepted by Springs. They'll chase it down. Waupun chasing it down is number 14, Griffin Levy. Gets past Ledgers. There is a shot inside and another rebound and a goal. And that's Max Vandeslant, his first goal, Josh, of the night tonight.
Yeah, that was a nice, I didn't see who had that pass from the point, but it was kept in on the point there, and it was just a quick dump pass in, and yeah, he just made a quick deke move and top shelf that one. That was a beautiful one.
It's 6-0 Springs on your Ignesian Healthcare scoreboard. Member of SSM Health. Debbie is our winner. Don't give the last name, but that's all right. Debbie is our winner in our Taco Bell trivia. The correct answer is...
The correct answer is the Badgerland.
Yeah, Badgerland Conference, where Springs won the conference. And Fond du Lac finished in second. Neenah, Hortonville Menasha Co-op in third. Waupun finished in fourth. Appleton United fifth. Fox City sixth. And Oshkosh finished in seventh. Again, Debbie is our winner, part of our trivia contest here tonight. All right, back to play here. The puck is in the Springs zone right now. Ledgers, Warriors looking at it. The puck is all the way down where we can't see it, right in front of the student section now. As camera follows it, those of you viewing tonight's action. It's going to go all the way back down. Icing call to bring it back. Line change here for both schools. And Springs will play 3 lines. They'll play deeper than Waupun, more numbers than Waupun.
They will. Yeah, Springs has a deep bench there that I think they're pretty full there. It looks like Waupun's, they probably got about 15 in total that are suited up for this game here. So,
yep.
Yeah, Springs is they're pushing that bench. They're deep.
Connor McLaughlin watches it go by. They'll sky high for it, out of play, and they'll reset. 14:55 left to play in this one. It's 6-0. We have a running clock.
We do. Yep. Once so the rules is once we get up to that 6-goal lead, that clock is going to run until it gets back down to something less than that. So we look at Waupun here too. I got to give a shout out. We've got a lot of seniors on this Waupun team. So if this is indeed their last game, it's been an awesome season. They've had a really good season. Been scoring a lot of goals out here. So give them props for that.
Waupun's won the last 6 games that they've skated for. Puck is in the Waupun zone right now. Warriors get it out of there. Malachi Buchholz skating quick down the ice. That one's intercepted by Springs. Now a penalty is coming up. Slash.
Looks like, let me see here. Looks like we got a tripping call coming up, I think that was. If I'm seeing this. Got a Springs penalty coming up, number 18 there. Noah Pickert, with a tripping call. So that was in his defensive zone. Face off deep in the Ledger zone here. Got a 5-on-4 penalty or power play for Waupun.
2-minute minor. And all right, power play now coming up here for Waupun. Waupun's got some numbers. There is Carter Schramm. Schramm skating to it. Jared Buchholz will battle for it as well. Levy watches it go by all the way down right in the breadbasket of Fromholtz. And they drop it down and go up ahead for Jared Buchholz. Buchholz lets it go by Malachi. A little bit off the mark with that pass all the way down to the end and back behind the red line. 13:21 left to play here. Again, it looks like Springs is going to Madison with this 6-0 lead. And Warriors get on a power play. Malachi Buchholz slapped it away by the Ledgers. Mitchell Hiddle down, back behind the crease. And let's see, Fromholtz lets it go. And then neutral ice. McLaughlin looks at it for the Ledgers. Back down the other end.
Springs just dumping and chasing. They got one man deep, and they've got one forward hanging high in the blue line here.
You mentioned the Waupun turnaround, Josh. That's a good point. Waupun won 7 games last year, 7-14-2 last year. Much improved this year. Casper Dolke gets cut off, skating through it, down again to the other end. Last year they scored 56 goals all year. This year, 127. So yeah, quite a turnaround. Intercepted by Waupun. They'll take it back. Buchholz on the line with it. Trying to mount some type of an offense. Gets past Micah. Neutral ice with it. Past the blue line with it is Casper Dolke. Back behind, rising at the cage. There's a shot that's off the mark. Right side by Dolke. And goes behind the crease. Rising lets it go. Ledgers will skate through it. Trying to skate that thing down is Caden Blank. There's a cover up there by Rising down low in the circle.
Yep. Hayden Rising's having a good game. Got 17 shots on him right here. Like I said earlier, young goalie. He's a freshman, but he's had a heck of a year. Right around 2 goals a game average on him, and a good save percentage north of 90%. So he's playing pretty good here. Got a shutout going.
There is a face-off in that Springs zone. Ledgers, Warriors battling for it. They stop play because Rising is right there to cover it up again. Fromholtz, sophomore this year, freshman last year, had a pretty good save percentage coming in. He really has been the difference for Waupun with their turnaround. Just a very fast and quick team tonight in Springs, and Waupun just couldn't find an answer. Puck is still in the Springs zone. Waupun trying to get something on the scoreboard here, down 6-0. Your Ignesian Healthcare scoreboard, member of SSM Health. Two teams play on. McLaughlin lets it go. Another shot on goal. That shot is Griffin Levy. And rising.
Waupun,
there to catch it.
Yeah, they came out flying here. They've got that was 5 shots in the last minute 30 here. So that was a good shift. So, they're not giving up. They're giving everything they've got here. I know they want to get a goal in here. They want to leave this season with a shutout. So they're gonna give everything they got.
Coming up on Tuesday, we will have regional basketball on this station. Springs and Crivets in Division 4. And video stream will have Winnebago Lithard Academy and Wyowega Fremont. So the playoff push continues for area teams. We get into girls basketball tonight, hockey state next week, and boys basketball regionals next week as well. So, love this time of the year. The announcers' voices get tired this time of the year. And our main hockey guy, a legend in his own right in the state, I mean that in all sincerity and seriously, George Bauman, who does such an outstanding job at this sport, and he's done it for 50 years. That's how long George Bauman has been doing hockey play-by-play, which is amazing that the man is 49. I don't get it. He never ages. Talented. But he is doing the Waupun girls tonight. His granddaughter plays there as a freshman for the Waupun girls basketball team. So that's where George is tonight. Those girls having a nice season as well. They won their respective conference. They are ranked in the state of Wisconsin too. And the boys team, Waupun boys basketball team, had a great regular season. They finished middle of the conference, but they play in a tough conference, so they got a 1 seed in Division 3 in their regional. So they'll play next Friday, a bye Tuesday in the regionals. Jared Buchholz gets that intercepted at neutral ice. Ledgers try to get one more on the scoreboard here, battling for it in the Waupun zone. And Jarrett skating it down, skating through it is for 13 for the Ledgers in Doring. Neutral ice, up ahead with it. Fromholtz, a stick on it, bounces it away. 7:45 left to play in the third period. Again, Waupun down 6-0. There is Schramm. Nope, nobody home. Intercepted by Springs. Neutral ice with it. In over the blue line is Doring. Jared Buchholz with it. Blue line, neutral ice. Taken back by Springs, trying to hold that Waupun zone. And they'll go ahead with it is Griffin Levy. Levy goes up ahead. Ledgers, again up 6-0. Number 1 team in Division 2. All the way down to the end. Officials let it play on here with 7 minutes left to play. A running clock here at the blue line. A lot of people here, Josh, as well. A packed house.
It is. It's over 3/4 full. So it's a good crowd. We've got the Notre Dame folks coming in for the next game.
Yep.
Really starting to roll in.
Yep. Dalkey will let it go, and Brady Garrettson touches it now. There's another opportunity for Waupun. Ledgers get a stick on it, and they'll bounce it ahead back to neutral ice. Waupun's number 14, Griffin Levy, touching it now. And for Springs, that is Vandeswan. And stick on it again, Fromholtz. Watches it bounce away. And nonetheless, as Josh mentioned, a great season for these Warriors. Nice turnaround, finished 4th in the Badgerland. Malachi Buchholz has it and gets it to the Springs zone. Stopping there, going up ahead, taken back by Pickert for Springs. And up ahead with it, Waupun trying to clear that thing out of there. Far side, Jarrett controlling now, and that one gets past him. Waupun's Aaron Scouten. Bring it down, neutral ice. Jarrett lets it go by Malachi Buchholz with it. Now all the way down to the end. Icing call, bringing this thing back, Josh.
Face-off headed back to down into the Ledger zone here. So Waupun looks like they got their number 1 line out here. Springs. So got their second line on the ice.
Again, Nick Rush along with Coach Josh Siebert tonight. Coach of the 10U hockey girls, fresh off of a tournament win, going to state next week. Got Alex Buck running camera, doing a great job of following that quick puck around on the ice. Our video engineer doing a great job, Rick Schultz. Molly's back at the radio station, spinning the dials on the radio side of things. So we got a cast of crew of thousands watching as well. RadioPlusInfo.com. Neutral ice is where the puck stands now. Jared Buchholz goes ahead to Malachi. Carter Schramm chasing it for the Warriors. Behind the line with it for Springs is Hiddle. Going by, down all the way to the other end. And it's coming back again for another ice as the clock continues to rock. 6-0 and 4.5 left to play in this hockey game.
Yeah, I think from here on out, I think what Springs is going to keep doing is just doing a dump and chase. Try to keep that clock moving, probably pick up a couple more whistles and just try to get out of here.
Rockin' crowd at the Waupun Community Center on Monday night as Waupun beat Wanakee in overtime. And a lot of momentum with this Waupun team coming into tonight, but they ran into a buzzsaw.
Yeah, Springs is just they started this game, really beating Waupun to a lot of the pucks and just winning those battles all over the ice. And a lot of times that's what it is, just winning little battles that, eventually lead to a shot on goal, a rebound goal, breakaway, one-timers. So I have to say probably the main point here is Springs is just, they've been on everything right now. They've been on every loose puck.
And they're fast.
They are.
See why they're very quick. And Josh, do you think it's an advantage for Springs playing on this sheet of ice?
Oh, for sure. In this larger sheet. And that's a good question. I wonder if they would have played in Waupun or on Rink B, if that would have tightened things up a little bit. Waupun would have been able to,
because they're used to this.
They are, yeah.
They're used to this.
They're seasoned for this.
This size. But a lot of sectional finals are here because they can handle the people and they can handle everything going on here.
Right, yep.
And that is, again, covered up by Hayden Rising. Again, John Welsh, coach for Springs. Jason Buchholz, head coach for Waupun. Warriors will end their season here today at the Fond du Lac Blue Line. And the Ledgers are going to advance to state. 34-24 is the shots on goal. Ledgers leading that department.
Almost that one went on a play there. Almost took out John Welsh on the bench. He had to duck and dive off that one.
John, very under the cuff when it comes to comments. And injuries.
Yep.
Asked him anything, any injuries, anything else going on? No comment. Thanks for your insight.
This isn't like the NHL where you have to report it, right?
Yep. No, but great guy, great hockey guy.
Yep.
Great hockey family.
Yep.
And there's 150 left to play in this hockey contest. And again, it's 6-0 Springs. It's been all Springs on the scoreboard so far. The hockey game started with Waupun playing a lot of offense in the Springs zone, but then about 4 to 5 minutes in, Josh, that shifted.
It did, yep. And then we had, it wasn't a couple minutes after that where you kind of saw the momentum start to shift. Springs got that first goal, and it's just been, kind of going off that. So Springs here, we got a minute 12 with a running clock going here, 6-0. Yeah, like Nick said, we got Springs headed off to state. Be playing on Thursday. Opponent yet to be determined. Once they get them all seated, got some more games tomorrow to be played to figure out who else is going. So should be a busy one at state for Fondy. And then we've got the girls going yet tonight too for a trip to state. So
yeah, could be a double dipper for the city of Fondy in Madison. Yeah, how that's going to work is we'll have the Springs State semifinal on our sister radio station, AM 1170 and 93.7 FM. That's where you can get it here. All right, and Waupun Aaron scouting, trying to make one last-ditch effort to get that thing in there. Baron Buchholz. Waupun now, there is Jarrett Buchholz. No. Ledger's Hiddle over there with it, and there's a shot from the left-hand side. That one's off the mark with 17 seconds left to play.
Nice job. Pepper, and they're flying out there.
Yeah.
They're moving. They want to get one here.
Rising is doing a nice job. Rising there to cover it up.
I think that's going to do it.
Yeah, that will. And the horn is going to sound coming up here.
That's it. The bench is unloading, and they're all jumping in the pile. It's mayhem.
And the Ledgers are going back to state. Your final score from the Fond du Lac blue line is Springs 6 and Waupun nothing on your Ignesian Healthcare scoreboard. Member of SSM Health. We are going to take a timeout, and then we'll come back with your Anders Auto Parts post-game show, and also presented by the Leb Insurance Group. So that's on the way next on Radio Plus Sports.
Anders Auto Parts is your locally owned Auto Plus Auto Parts store here in Fond du Lac. Anders recently affiliated with the Auto Plus group of auto parts stores to serve you better with quality name brand auto parts, along with an experienced and knowledgeable staff. Anders has served Fond du Lac for 3 generations since 1956. Anders is located just off North Main Street at 16 West Sibley Street, behind the American Family Insurance Agent. For auto parts, see Anders, your locally owned Auto Plus Auto Parts store.
I want to get health insurance. What do I do? Step 1, call the Leb Insurance Group. That's it. We will assign you a dedicated agent who will help you sift through all the confusing insurance lingo and offer options uniquely tailored to you. Even if you have questions later on, you can always call your dedicated agent. Best of all, it won't cost you extra to use our services, but it could cost you a fortune not to. The Leb Insurance Group. Healthcare simplified.
All these people, and not a nacho fry in sight.
If Taco Bell won't keep nacho fries on the menu, we win. Let's go get that cheese.
The Mexican spices, they taste you. What?
You scared of a little flavor?
Nacho fries are back. It's over.
Oh. We just getting started.
At Marion University, we don't shy away from working hard. It's who we are. We practice to prepare, from early morning athletics to skills in the lab. Marion University's faculty work by your side, providing support beyond office hours. Mentors guide and inspire a working spirit. Because right now and every day, we work for our tomorrow. Be successful. Get to work at Marion University. Apply today.
In business for over 90 years, Musa Sheet Metal. Since 1928, Musa Sheet Metal Company of Oshkosh has had a commitment to quality and customer service second to none. They've remained true to that commitment and made it their prime focus. Their mission? To create a quality product for a fair price while maintaining the integrity that's made the company last so long. So whether you're looking for architectural sheet metal, industrial ventilation, or more, go to musasheetmetal.com. And remember, if it's metal, it's Musa.
This broadcast is sponsored by the following local.
Number 14, Griffin, leading. Number 17, Carter, Schwab. Number 19, Wayne Bailey. Number 20, Dakota Stephen. Number 22, Micah Buchholz. Number 26, Siler Lewis. Number 27, Casper Dalkey. And number 31, Tyler Formal. like to call the captains of the Wuapun Warriors to step forward and receive your runner-up plaque.
And we're back here one final time to the Fond du Lac Blue Line Family Ice Center in the sectional championship game as Waupun is getting their runner-up plaques and runner-up trophy right now. The ledgers will be introduced as the sectional champions coming up here in mere moments. This is your Anders Auto Parts post-game show for quality auto parts. Visit Anders Auto Parts today. Also like to thank the Leb Insurance Group. Insurance Simplified. Log on lebinsurancegroup.com for health, dental, vision, and more. Josh has your final scoring here tonight as we break it all down with this 6-0 win for Springs.
Yeah, so Springs started out the game with 3 goals there in the first period. The first goal coming from Levi Post with an assist from Dane Dianovich. That was a nice rebound goal that Levi buried after Dane's shot there. Second goal coming from Brady Welsh with a nice assist from Kelvin Grass. And the third goal to wrap up that first period was from Mitch Heddle with an assist from Brady Welsh. So after that first period, it was a 3-0 game, Springs. And then we had Springs again jumping on the board in the second period, 5 minutes and 30 seconds into the scoring that one with assist coming from Brady Welsh and Mitch Heddle again. And then we had Brady Welsh coming back for the second goal of the second period there, making it 5-0. That goal by Welsh with assist from Connor McLaughlin and number 18, Noah Pickard. And then moving into the third, we had the final goal of the game there put in by Max Vandeslunt with a nice assist there from Dane Dianovich and Levi Post. And that was that 6th goal of the game that put that game in the runtime. So looking at the final stats, we've got 34 shots on goal for Springs, and we've got 26 on shots on goal for the Springs goalie there, Hayden Rising, who had a really nice game too. So got a 6-0 final here. Springs headed to Madison. They're just they're about halfway through the line here. Each player here is getting their medal, their sectional championship medal, and then they'll be ready to close this one up and get things started for the next game we got here.
Your look at Inside the Numbers presented by Averbeck Hammer and Slavin, your local personal injury attorneys. Visit averbeckhammer.com and call 923-3220. That's 923-2220, for your local lawyers committed to serving you. Your player of the game tonight, we bring this to you from Marian University. They sponsor our player of the game here tonight, and what comes to mind for Springs is Brady Welsh. Yeah, that's what I was going to say too. I kind of had it up in the air here between Brady Welsh and the goalie Hayden Rising. It's a nice shout out. But looking at Brady's stats for the game, he had a couple goals and a nice assist. So actually, I should say two assists there. So yeah, I would have to give it to Brady Welsh as well. Your player of the game again is from Marian University. Log on marianuniversity.edu. Your play of the game with the BCI Burke Company. Log on to burkecareers.com. They make play that moves you and your kids too with the BCI Burke Company in Fond du Lac. Again, your play of the game. I think as far as play of the game goes, you hate to give it to one period, but really separating yourselves and getting 3 goals in that second period, 2 of which, Josh, came on a power play. That was big.
Yep, it was. And that's kind of what that really set the game in motion, set that momentum on the Spring side. And, Waupun fought hard, and they were, up until that last horn there, Waupun was still, they were firing, and they were giving everything they had. So we got Springs, they just got the trophy or the plaque there, headed over by the student section to show that thing off. So I got to give a shout out to Chris McCassie, Whitey, the manager of Springs. He was the manager of Springs back when I played. Geez, that was probably 20 years ago. So he's still out here helping out. He's a great guy. He'll do everything for the team. So give him some props.
And you had some family watching, viewing.
Yeah, I've got
heckling.
Family. Yep, I've got the in-laws we're watching down in Florida. So They were down there for a month of some nice warmth, and
I think the girls were watching too, weren't they?
They were. Yep, they were at home watching, staying warm. So yeah, we had some good company.
All right. Well, I'd like to thank everyone that watched today's game and listened to the broadcast here today. Radio Plus Sports, 95, 96.1 The Rock, and video as well at radioplusinfo.com. Our next game broadcast is presented by AirTech Heating and Cooling. The perfect temperature in your home is waiting, and give AirTech Heating and Cooling a call today at 924-6742. Bryant and AirTech doing whatever it takes. Coming up on Tuesday, let's break it down for you. We'll have a regional quarterfinal boys basketball game here on the radio as Springs makes a 2-hour trip north to Crivets. That's an 11-6 matchup. And at the same time there, we'll have WLA. They will hook up with Wyowega Fremont. They are a 4 seed. Wyowega Fremont is listed in there at a 13 seed. We'll have that game video streamed as well at radioplusinfo.com. You can watch that WLA bowl game in the regional quarterfinal coming up there. Along with that, we'll have, of course, Springs hockey next Thursday at State. That'll be on the Source. We've got girls basketball tonight, got girls hoops tomorrow night on the Source, so we got a lot going on as far as Radio Plus Sports goes. You can check out our website to check the entire sports broadcast schedule. I'd like to thank Alex Buck, our camera guy, doing a fine job. Rick Schultz running switcher here tonight. Molly's back at the radio station. Josh, hey, good job, man.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
It was a good time. It was a blast. So
yeah, that was fun.
Appreciate it.
Coach Josh Zieber bringing us home here tonight as well. Nick Rush saying so long from the Blue Line Family Ice Arena, where Waupun falls to Springs in the sectional championship game in Division II, 6-0. This has been a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. Good night.
This broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners:
National Exchange Bank and Trust, Averbeck Hammer and Slavin, BCI Burt Company,
FloorQuest, Taco Bell, Attorneys Everson and Gibbs,
Fox Valley Savings Bank, Summit Automotive, Lakeshore Financial,
Camera Casino, The Leb Insurance Group, Marion University,
Anders Auto Parts, and Flying By Drone Service.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.